It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
We are at Epic Deli in McHenry. I'm James Van Alstyne. This is the Facebook Live as we're recording the podcast. I'm here with, I'm going to flip the phone around. I'm here with, don't start waving yet, Tyler Wildey, the owner of Epic Deli. And you may notice we're inside Epic Deli. We're not inside my car. It just seemed to make sense, Tyler, because there's going to be a lot of food, and I'm not convinced the Mazda 3 can withstand what we're about to experience.
Right. Soup can get a little hard, but I mean, I have faith in you after seeing you eat those tomahawks in your car.
Oh my Lord! From Chicago Culinary Kitchen, that was ridiculous. That was a Tyler recommendation. All right, so let's start with the first thing that dropped on the table. What are we looking at here?
Those are made to order fresh chicharrones, and I actually made like it's pretty much like a nacho cheese Dorito seasoning. So it's kind of like a hybrid between Doritos and chicharrones.
Oh my Lord!
So it's something we're gonna
grab
start.
one, right?
Yeah, of course. Something we're gonna start offering next week. So
explain what a chicharrone is for someone who's never had it before.
It's dehydrated pig skin, and then you just kind of toss them in the deep fryer, and they turn into delicious chips. And it's a good carb-free option, for those watching their weight.
A little spicy.
They do have a little kick to them.
Oh my gosh! This is quite good. Wow!
So you got a crunchy piece too.
I did
right off the bat. See, I like these little softer ones. Yeah. But hey,
So this is a special.
We're gonna start them next week, and we'll probably just continue to offer them after that. Maybe do some like different flavors once in a while, but yeah.
See, there's a reason why Epic Deli is really one of my favorite places on earth. Besides the menu, the sprawling menu you have, you do weekly specials, which are bonkers. They're really fantastic. It makes me not want to dig into the menu because the specials are always so damn interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we try to always keep that fresh. I feel like we've been open for, last week was like 7 years.
That's amazing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the sandwiches we have on the menu, we've had on the menu for a lot of years.
I'm coughing from the spice.
So I feel like a lot of our guys that come in here all the time, they've had them multiple times already. Mm-hmm. A lot of those old sandwiches. So you got to try to keep it new so there's something new for them to try every time.
Jason Forrester, who's watching on the Facebook Live, I can't actually speak because the spice got caught at the back of my throat. Jason said, I lost him. Those look good. Jason, they are very good. Justin Paris says you're in my hood. I want to thank Dave for watching. Mustafa from the Brokedowns and Post Chop is watching.
Buddy?
He is a powerhouse. Noel's watching. Katie's watching. Thank you all for watching as we dig into chicharrones. Now, when I first sat down, this isn't even the first thing I had when I walked in. You gave me a milkshake. I've already put away a milkshake. What was that?
I brought you out the cereal milkshake. It's essentially just toasted cornflakes that you steep in milk, add some other good stuff in there, and then, vanilla ice cream. It's super good.
Yeah, so I had a cereal milkshake. First thing when I walked in, which I got to say, after the trip from downtown, I was starving. I was ready. Oh, here I am. I want to thank James Cantrell for watching and Shannon Adams. Shannon Adams, nice to see you here. But the milkshake was ridiculous. And, here's the thing. I've been trying, Tyler. I've been trying really hard to lose weight and eat more responsibly. Mm-hmm. Let's undo that.
Right.
Let's just...
Yeah. Well, like I said, chicharrones are carb-free.
Oh, good. You're right. I want to thank David Baxo, for watching. David, creative director for Kuma's. Nice to have him on.
I'm a huge fan.
Who isn't a fan of Kuma's? Kuma's is magnificent. Mm-hmm. All right, so...
Bring back the Earth Ride.
What is that one of their specials?
Yeah, it was so good. It was like bacon jam and regular bacon, and I think it had pancetta and then like red onion jam. Oh my God, it was so good.
Well, and this is one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. You, as a restaurateur, as an owner, as a foodie, you are very supportive of other restaurants, and I feel like the restaurant business is very competitive or insular in some ways. People kind of keep to their own, and everyone's kind of clawing their own way and kind of ignoring everyone else. You seem to be very magnanimous and supportive, especially for someone who works a 7-day, round-the-clock business, to spend time visiting new places and propping people up. That's kind of unique.
It just, I mean, at the end of the day, I just love food, and I love restaurants, and I love to see people doing new stuff, and I think that we're blessed, I mean, to have such good food out here.
I love it here.
I mean, like when I do get a day off, like I'm going to go check out a different restaurant or go to a place I know I love, or I mean.
You mentioned Chicago Culinary Kitchen, where I did a podcast a couple months ago with the Chicago Outfit roller derby team. I hadn't heard of it before. You mentioned it. Wow, what a place! And you were their biggest fan. You were there when I went. You were there eating a tomahawk steak when I went.
Yeah, the place is incredible. Greg and Christina are super nice people. My brother actually works for them once in a while too. He works over in the kitchen sometimes, and they hold pretty crazy hours. But I mean, I've been to Memphis and Texas, and I mean, their stuff holds up.
It's the real thing.
It's so good. I mean, everything on the menu is so good, and then the steaks are unreal.
Santiago asking the all-important question, as we are at Epic Deli right now. Isn't there a JVO on the menu? Am I still on the menu?
Absolutely.
Listen, you won't hurt my feelings if you ever take me off. Like, if it's not selling,
It's selling.
Is it really?
It still sells. Oh, yeah. Trust me, if it didn't sell, I would have got rid of it.
Yeah, you are a business owner first.
I'm just kidding.
First and foremost.
But no, it continues to do well. It's a good option too for somebody that maybe doesn't want a sandwich. They want open face.
Technically, it is a sandwich. It's open face.
It's kind of like a salad almost, really.
Explain what the JVO is.
It's an open face sandwich. James came up with it. It's got cornbread on the bottom, pulled pork. It's got pork belly. It has, oh gosh, I don't even know. It's got onion straws. There's
bacon. Did you say bacon?
Yep.
Fried pickles.
Yeah, fried pickles. It has Carolina mustard barbecue sauce. It comes with some honey packets on the side.
It's wonderful. I also want to say hi to Dana Lynn, who's watching. Stuart Dixon is here. Joe Bass is here. Dana says, I need a sandwich named after me. Not a bad aspiration. I went many decades with that goal, and I finally achieved it thanks to Tyler Wildey.
Yeah, I mean, just reach out to us on the Epic Deli page and send me an idea. If it's a really good sounding sandwich, I'll put it on the menu and I'll name it after you. Well, I mean, I'll put it on the weekly specials and name it after you.
Todd Pott from Apocalypse Hoboken, the recently reunited Apocalypse Hoboken, and also frontman for the epic band Bedwetter, which you were a member of, is reaching out.
Todd's one of my favorite people ever, man.
What was the song I played on Demo 312? Was it I'm Giving Up? Was that the Bedwetter hit?
Yeah.
Was that the single?
Yeah. And I played in another band.
It took me longer to ask that question than it does to play the entire song.
It's true. Yeah, that was a fun thing. Like, we just kind of, all of us got together and we wrote those songs in like a couple of practices. And then we went to the studio and recorded just the music. Todd literally just had like ideas for like how the songs were going to go. And then we just kind of were like, okay, well, everything's finished. Go ahead and record. And he literally knocked out all the songs in like 2 hours. And he's a professional when it comes to that stuff.
What I like about Hoboken getting back together, it's reminded me to dig back in to their library. I was doing it the other day. I'm like, Smoker's Cough. God damn, I love that song.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a great band. All right, what else is coming out?
Orange chicken ramen.
Orange chicken. Now, this is a special. This seems like something that could be a menu item.
Oh, yeah. Well, we do ramen all the time. We just change the flavor every week, So, yeah, we always just offer one flavor, but... Yeah, this one is really good.
I'm excited because, truthfully, the only orange chicken I've had in the past 6 months has been Trader Joe's, frozen in a bag. So I'm really excited to have something
this
a little more sophisticated.
Yeah, we do it like a fried chicken ramen. So it's got a few fried chicken strips, and we toss it in the in the orange sauce, and then put it on top. And it's good because the bottom half of it kind of gets some some of the broth on it, and then the top half is still really crispy. You get your pork belly and all that good stuff. And then I had him bring out for you the burger special this week, too.
Ooh, okay. Stephanie says, I love the ramen.
All right.
So you have a fan.
Yeah.
Howard Windmiller is watching. So is Joe Letty and Kyle Brown.
And the first time that we did the ramen, we did it for like a winter, and then I took it away. And then it was literally like, I would be at the grocery store or anywhere, and people would be like, when are you going to bring back the damn ramen? You know what I mean? And I'm like, I guess when it gets cold again, and then we'd start doing it again, and now it's just like, I feel like if I got rid of it, I'd get rocks thrown through my front windows, and I don't know.
Well, now James Cantrell, who's a friend of the show, just said liquor license live bands, which leads me to a question I was going to ask you. What's the status of live performances here?
Well, we did some over the winter. We had some bands going to play, and it was just we went by the seat of our pants, and didn't really know everything we had to do to legitimately do it. But now we got
a lot of red tape, right?
Yeah, so we got a full liquor license recently, so we had to get a new insurance policy anyways. So yeah, live music is going to be back on, and then I'm hoping July we'll start, a regular stream of every weekend having music, and then hopefully maybe eventually more than once a week. There's not a lot of places in the area for bands to play, especially like for punk bands to play.
Right.
Cover bands and stuff. We'll still obviously entertain that stuff. And
Mickey O'Sullivan, who you may know from the Showtime TV show The Chi, tremendous actor, tremendous talent. He's watching right now, and he says, "What's
awesome.
up?"
I love that show.
Everyone loves The Chi.
There's a weird story about we our T-shirt ended up on that TV show.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Stavros from the Atlas.
From the Atlas Moth, a former guest on the show.
Yeah. Actually, that day that he was here, that we did the podcast with him here, I gave him some Epic Deli shirts, and one of them didn't fit him. He ended up giving it to a buddy of his. His buddy ended up wearing it to an audition for the show. And then the producers of the show, or whoever was doing the, they told him, they said, we really like that shirt. Do you think you could get that place to sign a release form to, let us show it in the show? Because
get out.
There was a scene where there was like competing food trucks. And he was like trying to park his food truck, and there was competing food trucks already in that area trying to shoo him away. And the one chef that came up had the Epic Deli T-shirt on. And,
that's amazing.
Yeah, and he had like a little speaking line and everything. I was like, oh, this is so awesome, So Stavros hooked that up in a long roundabout way.
As we wait for the blessed arrival of more food, I guess some quick Epic Deli facts are in order. You are open. What are your hours?
Currently 11 to 9 every day, except 11 to 8 on Sundays.
Okay.
And then I imagine soon here, with the summer kicking off, we'll probably extend the hours a little bit. I'm not exactly sure when. But
well, you serve booze.
Yeah.
You have ice cream. You have everything for adults and kids here now.
Exactly.
And the liquor license was not an immediate thing. You. No,
we recently, probably about a year ago, got just like the beer and wine license. We have over 80 beers in house. And then
you have over 80 beers?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then as of recently, we got a full liquor license. So now we're just doing a limited amount of mixed drinks, and then we got this sweet granita machine. So we've been doing like right now we've got blue raspberry
adult beverages.
Yeah, it's blue raspberry adult Kool-Aid, and then the other one is it's like a strawberry margarita. So we got frozen drinks and all kinds of fun stuff.
Let's see. Justin just asked me on Facebook Live, JVO, how long does it take you to get to this area? Curious. 6 hours.
At least.
Yeah, it's like a trip to St. Charles, Missouri for me. It's not a quick trip. No, actually, here, I'll flip this around so you can see me talk. I don't know why you'd want to, but here we go.
You're beautiful.
Now, it's all on the inside. Wait, yep, there I go. So I came today, I was at the NBC Tower because I work for WKQX and the 2 WLS stations, and I left around 5, and I got here 7? Yeah. Someone just asked, where is this place?
We're in McHenry, Illinois.
I'm trying to focus on you, and I'm just making myself... Here we go.
Yeah, we're in McHenry, Illinois, kind of on the border of Illinois and Wisconsin. 2616 Schaid Court, Schaid Court. Come check us out.
And the place is big, and as big as this is, you're packed on the weekends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then, during the week, we get a steady, steady group or steady flow of people coming through pretty much constantly. But then on the weekends, it's just kind of, as soon as you open the doors,
Oh yeah,
It's crazy.
Now I mentioned the estimable size of your menu. How much is too much? Like, are you overextending yourself by having so much stuff, so many different sandwiches on the menu, especially because you're relying on people who aren't just you to prepare this food up to your standards?
Right. I mean, it can get tough, but like what I tell people a lot of times is like, even though we have like 50 sandwiches, a lot of those sandwiches have the same like basis, like for starting. Like it might be like, like pulled pork or Italian beef, or I mean, we probably have 6 Italian beef sandwich variations or 10 pulled pork sandwich variations. So I mean, really, as long as we're always going to have those proteins. So if all I really have to change is the sauce and maybe a topping or slaw or something, then it's not bad, and I can change it up all the time. But we track all of the sandwiches and stuff as far as sales, and we'll go through usually like every 6 months or so, and if something's not really selling well, we'll take it off and we'll maybe add a couple of popular specials. It's like we really don't have many or any currently sandwiches on the menu that just don't sell. You know what I mean? So it's tough.
And I feel like for people who do come here a lot, it's kind of like being a collector. Like every time you come, you want to try something different because there are that many options.
Right.
Well, I tried this sandwich this time. I'm going to go with the burger special this time, or I want to try something different. I think there's probably a sense of I want to just kind of go down the list. It's another opportunity to try something hedonistic at Epic Deli.
We definitely have a lot of people who have tried the whole menu. People that come in and
I feel like we're trying the whole menu tonight.
Not even close.
Okay.
But yeah, we have people that come in. They'll make check marks on their menu, and you know what I mean.
That's amazing.
But yeah, everyone comes in. It's something different. And then another thing with that too is even though if it is kind of overboard maybe to have 7 or 8 different Italian beef sandwiches, but for someone that is somewhat adventurous, like you say, like, oh, well, I like Italian beef, so I'll try this sandwich just because. You know what I mean? They're maybe adventurous, but not super adventurous. So they want to stay with something they know, but they'll try something that's a little variation from what they know,
Exactly.
I don't know. I think that was too many no's.
I want to thank Doug McBride for watching, music
What's up,
producer,
Doug?
super talented dude. I want to thank Denise Hartman, who's watching from out of state, and I want to thank Beth Wax for watching. Thank you all for joining us. The full podcast will be available on carconcarne.com. For those just joining us, let's see, Katie Maria is also watching, so is Marcus Hubble. Those just joining us, this is Tyler Wildey, the proprietor, the mad genius behind Epic Deli, one of my favorite places on earth. It is in McHenry on Schaid Ct, and it is a mere 6 hours from downtown. Just today, I exaggerate. Well, you know how stupid the roads were today, right?
All right,
I feel really bad that I'm just focusing on you. I want to thank Jay for watching, Jay Galkus. Is the food coming soon? I feel like I should take the focus off of you.
Oh yeah, we can bring this out.
Oh, let's bring it out.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get this going. All right, so I'm going to tap dance here.
Okay.
This is what we say in the business. We say stretch. I'm stretching while Tyler goes and procures food. He's like a hunter-gatherer.
Oh yeah.
He's going into the wild and he's going to find us. He's going to forage for our food. He's going to bring back nuts and berries. All right. While Tyler's away. I guess I'm looking over there. While Tyler's away, this place is nuts. The food here, the portions are ridiculous. I'm already full just from the shake and the 2 chicharrones, and he's just going to keep bringing food out. He's trying to kill me. Maybe this is my cry for help. All right, Tyler's back.
All right. Whoa. They're bringing food.
All right, this is exciting. All right, so for someone who's never been, what's that one menu item you'd say, oh, you should start with this, since we talked about the size of the menu and cutting through? Actually, hold that thought, because, oh my God. All right, this is the orange chicken ramen.
Oh, yes.
Look at that. Sweet Jesus, look at this. Oh, you got 2 of them out here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this looks... All right, see, I wish people could smell this. This is outstanding.
Smell-o-vision.
All right, so tell me again, Tyler. We've got the orange chicken tenders.
Pork belly, noodles, green onions, pickled carrots, all that good stuff.
This looks ridiculous. All right, so what I'm going to do... Oh, my God. Wait, we're not done.
This one is the burger special this week. It's got 2 cheeseburger patties,
course it does.
Pickles, barbecue pulled pork, and then like a cheese curd skirt. So we take
A cheese curd skirt.
take a big pile of fresh cheese curds and put them on the flat top
I think
and melt it. Put it
All
right on
women
top.
should wear a cheese curd skirt.
Heck yeah.
Oh my lord, that's amazing.
And then this is vegan elotes.
Vegan elotes.
Yeah, so it's actually made with just mayo and then like Earth Balance butter. It's really good. And then we make the Parmesan with like cashews and natural yeast.
Get out. Natural
Super
yeast
good.
is a thing. Like that's
Yeah.
that's the Parmesan substitute. That's oh my gosh. All right, Santi, who said something earlier, just said holy hell. Pretty much. This is. There are only two of us here. Oh my god, this burger, this cheese curd skirt. I think that's calling my name.
Yeah. It's pretty serious.
Look at that. 2 burgers.
Can't go wrong with caramelized cheese curds, you know what I mean?
Holy shit. All right, so I'm going to leave the Facebook Live on that note. The full podcast will be available on carconcarne.com soonish. Hang on, don't wave yet.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on. Wave. Say goodbye.
Bye. Thank you guys.
And thank you. Seriously, thank you for watching
Yeah.
on Facebook Live. Come to Epic Deli. This really is one of my favorite places on earth. The food here is tremendous. Tyler, as recently experienced, a hell of a nice guy, a fine proprietor. The food's tremendous. Oh, and thanks, Santi. If you ever need an assistant for these runs, I'll go with you. Selfless. Absolutely
Yeah.
selfless. For
It's nice of her.
suggest that. Thank you so much for watching. It is Car Con Carne, brought to you by Boost Mobile.